So several years ago, actually more than several years ago, a gentleman stood up here and shared a bit of his faith story and what his generosity has meant to him personally. And I was impacted by that faith sharing and really took a look at my own generosity. I think at the time we were giving about 2% of our income to Ascension. And I had made a personal commitment that I wanted to grow that. My goal was to get to a tithe. And so I made out a game plan, so to speak, that would get me there in easy, manageable steps. And fast forward 6 or 7 years, and we were able to achieve that goal. And for several years, we were able to continue on with that. However, after a while, we stopped making it a priority. And how many of us know that when you don't make something a priority, it really doesn't happen? On top of that, at about the same time, I made some changes in the direction of my personal life and some of my work life. And long story short, none of those really worked out the way that I had planned or I had intended or envisioned. And because of that, I really ended up feeling like a failure as a husband, a father, and a follower of Christ, that I wasn't able to make things happen the way that I wanted them to. Fortunately, because I have a very loving and patient wife, and also because of the very supportive and encouraging faith family here at Ascension, I was able to, over some time, realize that really wasn't the definition of who I was. And I didn't need to look at things not turning out my way as a failure, but just appreciate the blessings that were in there. Because of my involvement and engagement here at church and the support of many of you, that helped me realize that. I'm still not where I'd like to be, and I don't think that I probably ever will be where I would like to be, but I'm taking each step forward in faith with a positive outlook. So may God bless each and every one of you as you also take your next step forward in faith.